first possession here. Bennett off of play action. Has time. Downfield and incomplete as he was looking for Arian Smith, who is back healthy after dealing with a small fracture in his leg.
His defense is one of the best in college football.
3rd down and 4. Macon, this is what he can do best. Look at him straight ahead, gashing into that Georgia defense for a first down. And watching here on 3rd down as they stem the defensive line. There's a miscommunication with the freshman. And the running back, Beatty, 36-yard attempt. And it just sneaks in. 20 straight field goals for Mevis.
Productivity. Look at the offense.
2nd down and 2. And looking like he's getting that line again is Zamir White. Let's go to
A little depth now. Martez Manuel.
3rd and 10. Pick up the pressure. Bennett drives the ball to midfield and is able to get it complete to A.D. Mitchell for a first down. Speedy Smith draws closer into the slot. Bennett on 2nd and 10. And fighting for the ball that time was Rosamie Jack Saint. Saint just wrestling that ball on the sideline.
How about those hands right there? Wow. I mean, just stealing it.
And call it 6 here. Bennett, a little bit of pressure. He wants more than just the first down. He wants the end zone, and Arian Smith gets it for him. 35-yard touchdown. Stetson Bennett to the speedy Arian Smith on 4th down. That's the way you strike.
Question at that position.
McInnes' 2nd punt, and it is blocked. Georgia with the block, and special teams out of the back of the end zone. Nolan Smith came flying in. They did it again. There they got after Arkansas pretty good early on in that game as well.
Rerun for Nolan Smith. The shield doesn't stay patient enough, and he goes right around, blocks it with ease. Just a great job, but did they recover it in the end zone? Doesn't appear as though they did. Me and Joe, I can handle him if he tackles me in the open field, but real Division I football players, I want no part of it.
Bennett, look at the time, look at the opportunity downfield, and look at the results. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown Dogs, 47 yards. My, oh my, has been enjoying the deep ball today. His knee here right at the goal line, Greg, but what a play.
Fantastic catch. Is the knee down right there? That looks like that right knee might be down just a little bit short.
The ruling on the field is a catch for a touchdown. That play is under review.
Yeah, as you see that right knee right there. Probably going to be 1st and goal at the 1.
As you piece things together. Video evidence shows that the runner's knee was down at the 1-yard line. The ball will be placed at that point. First down.
Pounds of blocking for Zamir White. And that's exactly what it looks like when you have 2 human road graders in front of you. Touchdown Dogs, Zamir White. 2nd and 7. Macon drifting back and then just gets a flick of the wrist, and that'll bring out the flag.
Pass interference on the defense, number 22, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot.
He gets the first down, but watch how wide open this receiver is. I mean, this right here in the SEC, I mean, that's about as wide open as he gets. And Macon, instead, is way too late. This.
Javon Bullard. Pass interference. That is tipped and bouncing around and then goes harmlessly to the ground.
The ball harmlessly falls to the ground thanks to the tight end, number 48, Nico Hay.
Line stems. Beatty runs to the left, and Beatty with a first down for Mizzou, crossing midfield to the Georgia 45. Pressure against Macon. Can he get free? Driving ahead, and he's going to be really close, but looks a little short as Quay Walker was able to wrap him up. That lady next to him looks, you know, she's got the pixelated houndstooth and the beautiful scarf, and then he's rocking that lid. Bennett downfield, and the one-handed effort that time by Kenny McIntosh.
Unreal. Defend this offense.
Here's the quick screen, Bowers, and look at the stiff arm, and then the acceleration by the freshman tight end, who went flying. White undercut right at the line that time by Martez Manuel. To pass on 3rd and goal. And incomplete. And they'll cap it with 3. James Cook made the first man miss, trying to pick up a block downfield, and he does. As he was looking for the seal from Brock Bowers after the initial juke at the line of scrimmage.
Player 2.
Cook on 2nd and 1. That'll be another first down.
And that's a pretty dang high standard for the Dogs.
Bennett. Good ball thrown. Bobbled for a moment, and then Brock Bowers comes up with the catch.
Great catch there by Bowers. Just a little wide, but he reels it in. Brown try to play the football. The official's usually going to keep the flag in his pocket.
Here's Bennett again. Look at the time he has to choose his weaponry, and he chooses A.D. Mitchell, the 6'4" freshman receiver.
Not doing it here.
Bennett totally in command here in the 2-minute drill. Running out of options, goes cross the grain, and down near the goal line is Burton, and they're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line for the 2nd time in this first half. Ball 1st and goal, and they're going to set up the direct snap here to Zamir White and James Cook in the backfield. Here is Cook, and Cook will take it in. So they shift to the unconventional formation, and they go with the direct snap, and it's a 1-yard touchdown run for James Cook. Daniels does better. There are things Stetson Bennett does better, especially with his legs. As he goes to Darnell Washington, the 6'7", 265-pound tight end. 11 yards there to Washington. They go with jet motion with Jackson. Kearis Jackson cuts back inside the 20. Bennett quickly to Burton. Burton inside the 5 and into the end zone. Now Burton was knocking on the door enough in the first half with 2 catches that were put down at the 1-yard line. This time he crosses the goal line. 12-yard touchdown. His quickness and his athleticism is so impressive. Macon brought down. That is Walker with the sack. With Georgia up by 30 in the 3rd quarter. End around it, Smith. Here comes that track speed of Smith. And it's an easy first down as he deep into the night to this day. 4th and 3. And that is complete to John Fitzpatrick. It's been just fine, and now he is back. 2nd and 5. Inside screen. McConkey, touchdown. Ladd McConkey with his 3rd of the year. 4-man rush, and Cook still has to extend the play, and he does. And was that complete? He was trying to hold on to the ball, but it looks like Duff did, and that's a first down. 4th and 9. Cook is going to tuck and run and try to get it, and right at that line to gain, Jackson came up and played him. 3rd down and 8. Cook brought down by Nolan Smith. One of the best kickers in the country off the upright. You see, but it was like a big time pressure kick. He's got a good leg. JT Daniels was hit as he throws. That is dangerous, extending yourself, coming forward. And then Martez Manuel was right there.
He hits. My ribs still hurt from a hit that Eric Berry gave me about 12 years ago.
Look at Edwards out of the backfield.
Here for the Bulldogs.
Ball was thrown behind and intercepted by Carlisle.
Man, and he had a hole too. I mean, it's wide open. I mean, as a quarterback, you just have to hit that. I mean, it's
up 40-3. And Brady Cook with a run for a first down.
that people are still sleeping on, and people need to wake up, because that's an offense that can really get after you.
Cook gets a complete pass midfield for a first down.
Gave up 1 billion yards on the ground. I mean, there's a lot of things to be very questionable about with Wake Forest. One thing that's not in question is that
could have a certain scenario in the SEC championship game. 3rd and 7. As Cook is going to tuck and run, spin and drive the legs and come close to that mark to make, because Greg, me that team is in that class. 2nd and 7. And taken down is Cook as he is sacked again. He's got great elevation. Ball just pops off his foot. Shots fired.
I believe Nick Saban was on that staff.
Edwards, good solid run again.
All right. Lose to Purdue today, but
you think they lose
I do,
at Purdue today?
I think it's Hangover City. And
really?
Purdue is a dangerous team.
Coming off the comeback against Michigan, you do not like Sparty today. Here's Ladd McConkey. A lot to like with Ladd.
And I don't think the offensive line's been great today by Georgia's standards. So that's, if there's one area where you're going to really.
Savon Clark with the run straight up the middle.
State's, I think, a very dangerous team. It's probably has its best football in front of them.
Daniels sends. 25-yarder is through. And Clowney Greg was 6th. Chase Young was 4th. Jordan Davis, to me, is
my ballot. I mean, I have no problem voting for a defensive player, because the goal is to find the most. What a great catch there.
Travon Walker, Nakobe Dean, they say they're happy Davis is garnering the attention as a defensive player. He said if they were to win it or even get invited, teammates say.
Freshman quarterback is Tyler Macon. And Georgia does it with this win. JT Daniels returned to action. Stetson Bennett had 255 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Daniels came in, had a touchdown pass and an interception. And then there's that defense. 9 straight opponents now held under 14 points, right on average of keeping Missouri at 6.